I've been kind of busy. So, in the time that you last saw me, I have gone into the corruption, and I have been just basically using sticky dynamite from the demolitionist to open up a giant hole in here. I probably made it way bigger than I needed to, but I figured we're gonna be using this a lot, and I might as well just like, have a good thing in here, just to have it. These eater souls are really annoying. I've almost made it all the way through. I probably made it about like 2 or 3 times bigger than it needed to be honest. I just wanted to open it up a little bit, and it just so happened like where I started, way up here. Oh gosh, it's so high. Way up here, just was like way too high. But whatever. I had the bombs, and once I got started, it was kind of hard to stop. You know how it is. Oh, actually, I'm out of bombs now. But this is the idea. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. But I'm gonna basically make some platforms periodically throughout here. It'll give us this giant arena to fight in, so that when we break these orbs, we can just go up to this arena, and this is where we're going to duke it out with the boss. Alright, so I'm going to go and get some more bombs. I'm going to do that and finish this up and get an arena going. And then we'll fight the Destroyer of Worlds. No, the Eater of Worlds. There we go. That's the word. That's the one. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so I managed to clear out the rest of this space. It is a giant box. I put down some campfires. They're not evenly spread out, but that's alright. And I also got some heart lanterns here, so we should have full campfire and heart lantern regen throughout the entire area. And I've got a shadow orb ready to go. I believe I'm at 3. So the other things for this fight that you want to make sure you have going in. The Eater of Worlds is a segmented boss, meaning he's got a bunch of individual pieces. So things that pierce through multiple targets are going to be really good for this. One thing I want to mention as well is I found an ancient shadow scale mill. It's got a lot more defense than the Lynx fur. You can see it's like 1 defense versus 7, and it has some crit chance. So I lose out on 1 extra flinks, but honestly, I'm depending more on my own damage for this fight, and crits are going to be good. I'm going to try not to use the Muramasa too much, just because like you know, it's not guaranteed to have that, and it's kind of a little cheesy to get through it. But what I have is I do have the bow, which I was able to make from the Eye of Cthulhu, and I added a bunch of gesture arrows, which should give me a lot of pierce there. I'm also going to use the Crimson Rod. I'm going to make sure I don't forget to do this. Crimson Rod is going to be able to hit all the segments all at once, and I can just like put it, I can put it like up here, and it should go all the way through. So the bigger the arena here actually is better for the Crimson Rod. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to crack it. Oh, I forgot to buff. Hit the B for the buff. And I also have the well-fed buff. I think I got a... I was able to get a burger from one of these guys. Look at that right there. That is just the 1 crimson staff. Am I literally going to beat him with just that? Look at it go. That is really good damage. Oh, and my flanks is down there too. But still, that's like really good. I haven't done anything yet. So the nice thing about the arena being so high up is that he's going to have trouble getting to us. And we can just sort of shoot through him. Now he's going to segment when you see each of these pieces. If one of them breaks, he splits into more of them. You see how there's more of them now? But again, being so high above him, he's not really going to be able to jump at us. There we go. And you can see where that's where the pierce comes in handy, because I can hit multiple parts of him at once. Look at that. We got this. This is easy. Now you do have to worry about, he does do the little spit thing every once in a while. But with enough regen, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you can see him getting back up there. Oops. You do not want to get hit by the mouth. But yeah, honestly, with this fight, as long as you have a good arena going, then you should be solid. Also, I think this is actually taking out some of the spit as well, which is really good. The rain here. Oh, let me just hop back for a second just to make sure I didn't mess that up. Oop. You can see with more segments, he's going to spit more often, so having this to kind of block us has actually been really nice. Almost done. Just taking it easy. There's probably a lot of health down there as well, so if you're also struggling, like as you kill the different segments, he will spawn little health, little heart crystals there. You see, like this right here, gives you a nice fresh 20. You see there's a ton down here, so there's, you know, if I wanted to, I could just grab all of those. Almost done. And there it is. And we got the trophy. Nice. I also, off camera, did take on the Eye of Cthulhu one more time. I was just curious to see if I would get the other kind of ore, because I got, because the first time I got, the Crimtane ore, but the second time I killed him, I actually got Crimson ore, this Demonite ore, which is pretty sweet. Is that all the ore that I got? That's it? Okay, I was gonna say, well, that's only 2. That's not a whole lot of ore. That's a little disappointing, to be honest. It's only 37. We're gonna probably have to kill more Eater of Worlds. Alright, let's do a quick kill montage, and we'll kill a few more of these guys just to get more loot. Oh, but before we do, one thing that's really good is that the Eater of Worlds does drop a really good accessory, and we're gonna put it on immediately. So let's open this bag up. Oh, that's right, more of the ore is gonna be in the bag. That's right. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got more ore, and he gives us the scarf, which reduces all incoming damage by 17%. That is going on right there, and yeah, I'm gonna kill a couple more of these guys. Let's get to it. While fending off a blood moon after all of my excessive Eater of Worlds attacks, we did manage to get a shark tooth necklace to drop. So that's pretty cool. And with that, we're throwing a party. The blood moon is over. That was a surprising little twist that it just so happened to be in the same time when I was killing the Eater of Worlds over and over. But hey, we did it. In the blood moon, I did manage to get a shark tooth necklace, which is a really good accessory. You can see what it does here. It increases armor pen by 5. Think of it as like 5 extra damage. And when you're talking about like 30 versus like 38, that's a pretty big difference, right? That 5 armor pen, actually goes a long way, especially in these harder difficulties where things have a little bit more defense. So that's really good. We're gonna probably use that a little bit later on. And we also got the, we got the trophy as well. When I killed the Eye of Cthulhu a second time and got the war from it, I did get the Eater of Worlds trophy. So we actually have a trophy from both of them, which is really awesome. Let's move that over one. All right, there. We got the 2 right there. And in the next episode, I think we're going to take on the brain of Cthulhu, and that'll be the last of that level of bosses. And then we might start heading into, I don't know, the jungle, or we might go to the dungeon, one of the two. Let's just open our bags here. 3, 2, 1, boom, boom. All right, so we got more wild scarfs. We got a mask, a vanity item, and tons of demonite ore. But the real reason was that we were doing these, so we're killing it over and over. It's not just for the ore itself, but for the shadow scales. Look at how many bars we got. Woo! The shadow scales, and there's a I think it's like the tissue samples are required for the next tier upgrades. So we actually now have the ability to make armor from this tier. I think I'm gonna make, I want the crimson armor, not necessarily this one, although this one's pretty good. It's got crit chance on it. And the big thing here is we have a pickaxe which is able to mine hellstone, and that's gonna be really important going forward. So with that, I'm gonna leave it there. In the next episode, we're going to take on the other one, the brain, and it'll be a very similar battle. I'm gonna have to get some more jester arrows going, and then we'll get to that. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.